Alright, so I made it down to Jinjiang.
In 1 kilometer, enter the Changzhou tunnel.
We gotta listen for the Apple. This Apple app is pretty funny. It's amazing because it tells you like cameras, surveillance cameras, and they're like every kilometer you're coming across another surveillance camera, and it can tell you what speed and what
enter the Jinjiang tunnel.
It tells you every tunnel. The only problem is its Chinese is terrible. Just like Shan and Shen and Shentai. It just is terrible. Its pinyin is terrible. Anyway, it's been a really beautiful drive. I'm heading back a little bit early to Changzhou. I have to get, I have to finish my week of school there, and then I'll be starting the week down there. It was a pretty good trip. A couple things about driving in China that are different from driving in the United States. They label the lanes here, like the far left lane on an expressway is it's labeled a speed, like you can go from 120 kilometers an hour to 100, and then the next lane over is maybe like 100 to 80, and then it goes down. I don't ever recall seeing that a legality in the United States. It was always kind of an organic understanding that the fast lane was the farthest left lane, and they didn't label it. So I thought that's kind of different that they do label it here. I don't know how much weight it holds in terms of enforcement either in China. We just lost our focus here. Focus what's better. Maybe when we get out of time. See bad here now. There we go. Alright, so lost focus here. Anyway, there's a lot of things about driving in China that are a little different than driving in the United States. The toll roads is all magnetic card. I don't know if maybe some places in the United States have switched over to that also. I know most places in the States they have just put a sticker on your car, these Easy Pass stuff. But here you don't get a paper card as what is more common in the United States. Is you just get a magnetic card. And the only unfortunate thing about that is they don't have any prices on it. There's no prices on it, so you have no idea really how much it's going to cost you. And you might run into the same trouble that you do in the States there, where you might not have enough money. And I don't know what they do about that, to be honest with you. Can you use a credit card? Can you do anything like that? No, in the States you can't. You have to pay afterwards with a fine. I don't know about here. Different things, driving. I found the drivers tend not to use their signals very much. And they like to, they're not very defensive drivers. And that's something that China lacks. They don't really have defensive driving. It's always like I'll just drive really fast and just push my way into the next lane over, and that can become quite hazardous, if not just kind of frustrating at times. Whereas you might just like, all right, I'll wait and change lanes when I get the opportunity to do so, rather than I'll just push my way in and not use my signal. One of the problems I see in driving down here. Another strange thing was like last night I left, or 2 nights ago, I left Changzhou with the hopes that, leaving at midnight I would have all this opportunity to miss traffic, to hit light traffic. But man, like I pulled out I hit
in 1 kilometer, enter the Jinjiang tunnel.
When I hit Wuxi at like 3 in the morning, it was standstill. It was bumper to bumper, and I was just so frustrated by that. Like driving Jiangsu is not. It's always very congested. Once I got into Jinjiang and Fujian, traffic opened right up. But man, Jiangsu province.
Enter the Gaoshan
a
Tunnel.
lot of traffic there, and I end up losing like 2 hours just getting out of Jiangsu.
For 74 kilometers, stay on G15W3 Shanghai Double Line Expressway.
Part of the reason I think is because of Lake Taihu, you know, and you have to go around it one way or the other to get to the expressways south. What else is different? Service areas. In the tunnels here, and I lose my light, and I lose focus. This is a long tunnel. Back in focus. Service areas. There's pretty few of them. You know, they're pretty good. I've been riding the gas tank here. It's kind of broken into 8s, and I've kind of been filling it up every time I knock an 8th off. Gas is of course more expensive at the service areas than it is in town. Runs you about 7 kwai a gallon, I guess, like that. And every stop is anywhere from 60 to 110 kwai to fill it up. The tolls are expensive. More about the service areas. The food, there was a couple with McDonald's. I found a couple McDonald's out there. Mostly it's Chinese fast food restaurants. Not even the bigger Chinese fast food restaurant names, which was kind of unusual to me. It's usually like a convenience store in each one of them. Like, what I mean by that, like Danyang and Bruce Lee and what is it,
In 1 kilometer, enter the second tunnel.
King, the Yangho King, and none of those are in the service station, which I thought was kind of unusual because you would think they would be all over that. This route is it's pretty scenic. This 15S, it's very scenic. You get along the coast, it goes up through the mountains, lots of tunnels, lots of bridges.
Enter the second tunnel.
You see towns that are really, really beautiful. You know, really pretty little villages along the way. You'd think, man, I should just get a job there, settle down, build a house, and be all right. Another tunnel, going to disappear probably in a little bit. See if the focus holds. Maybe I turn this on. Keep focus. Yeah, beautiful little cities, you know. You see them doing a lot of building in these cities too. A lot of construction. Anyways, just talking a little bit about the trip right now as I'm driving back to Shanghai. It's been a good trip. Glad I did it. You know, definitely gives me the idea of owning a car in China is quite pleasurable, to say the least. Other things I've been thinking about is that, like, how this kind of creates a conversation. You know, I grew up in car culture, you know, and sitting, you know, driving along, listening to the radio and seeing, you know, beautiful scenery.
In 900 meters, enter the tunnel. For 64 kilometers, stay on G15W3 Shanghai Double Line Expressway.
And you just think about how that translates into, you know, into our humanities. And we can turn here.
Enter the tunnel.
All right. Good morning. So I'm heading into Shanghai right now, and it's about it's going on 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. I decided to leave early and make trip. It's been much faster coming back to Shanghai from Jinjiang. Had a few strange routings. I don't know why. Took a few scenic routes, I guess. But I'm doing good time, and I should be there soon. And I'll be bringing this car back a little bit early. I want to just talk a little bit about renting a car in China, because it's still mostly an anomaly. There's not a lot of rental car companies in China.
Emergency lane camera 700 meters ahead.
There is an Avis, there is a Hertz, but they don't have offices all over the place, and you can't just really go online and make a reservation. A couple other things you need to know is that you'll need documents. You'll need a Chinese driver's license. You'll need your passport.
Emergency lane at 120 kilometers per hour. Speed limit cameras 500 meters ahead.
And here's kind of the kicker. The kicker is that they will ask you for a Chinese credit card, which means it has to have Union Pay on it. And these are extremely rare, as far as I know. You know, like not many, at least for foreigners. You know, I'm not sure what capacity a foreigner can get a Chinese credit card. And it's really kind of, you know, just like with the driver's license, it's really sort of like segregate. You know, it's a really strong act of segregation to say, like, okay, you can't use an international credit card in China, you can't use an international driver's license, when the conversation is exactly the same. You know, it's a real inconvenience. But anyway, they were able to take Alipay or debit card. Most of them, they were
in 2 kilometers, go through the Xihu main line toll booth.
But they will ask you for a Chinese credit card, and that is something that most foreigners don't have and don't really need. And like I said, they don't have offices in any of the airports, so more than likely they will pick you up at wherever you are and come and get you. I got a toll booth to go through, so I'll catch you later.
In 1 kilometer, keep right to continue on 104 National Road. Speed limit camera 250 meters ahead.